Hello. You ever wonder how tanks survive a direct hit from something like an RPG or a guided missile? I mean, boom, right on the armor, and somehow the thing keeps rolling like it just got slapped by a mosquito. That's not movie magic. That's what we call explosive reactive armor, or ERA. Basically, it's armor that punches back. Yeah, the armor explodes. On purpose. It might look like a bunch of old toolboxes slapped on a tank, but those little bricks? They can literally stop a shaped charge dead in its tracks. Today, we're breaking down how this crazy armor actually works, what makes it go boom, how it messes with modern warheads, and why it's still being used on tanks in 2025, despite all those new fancy top attack missiles flying around. Oh, and we're going to talk about the OG Soviet version Contact 1, the upgraded stuff like Contact 5, and the serious big boy pants of armor Relikt. Yeah, that one doesn't play. Let's jump into the science, the explosions, and maybe a little bit of Cold War paranoia. Because when your armor explodes, you know things are getting serious. Alright, so how does this stuff actually work? I mean, exploding armor? Really? Sounds like something out of a Michael Bay movie. Here's the deal. ERA is made up of these chunky metal sandwich tiles. Steel on the outside, boom stuff in the middle. Think of it like a deadly Oreo. When a shaped charge warhead, like an RPG, hits the tile, it sends out a super fast metal jet. We're talking 8,000 meters per second fast. That jet wants to punch a hole clean through your tank. But here's the trick. That explosive in the ERA tile, it detonates sideways. The metal plates shoot out in opposite directions, like they're trying to clothesline the incoming jet. And boom, the jet gets disrupted, scattered, or straight up ripped apart. That means way less penetration. Your tank lives another day. So yeah, it's not that ERA stops the round. It just totally messes it up, like smacking a bullet midair with a steel door. It's chaos, and chaos saves tanks. And the best part? It's all automatic. No buttons, no computers, just physics, chemistry, and good old-fashioned Cold War fear. So yeah, ERA was a game-changer back in the 80s. But we're in 2025 now. And let's be real, weapons got meaner. Enter the tandem charge warhead. Think of it like a two-punch combo. The first mini warhead pops the ERA, and then the big boy behind it comes in and finishes the job. Mike Tyson with backup. Old school ERA like Contact 1, it's toast. It was never designed for this kind of attack. Then we got the kinetic stuff, APFSDS rounds. Basically metal darts flying at Mach 5. ERA can sometimes throw them off balance. But modern penetrators? They don't care. They'll still punch through, especially if the armor's not angled right. And don't even get me started on top attack missiles like the Javelin. Era? Mostly mounted on the sides and front. So when a missile goes boop right on the roof, well, unless you've got some fancy cage armor or APS, you're basically serving an open buffet. So yeah, ERA is awesome. It can save your life. But it's not magic. It's not invincible. It's a layer, a tool, a speed bump in front of a missile going 800 kilometers per hour. That's why modern tanks don't rely on ERA alone anymore. You get ERA plus composite armor plus active protection systems plus cage armor. It's like armor lasagna, more layers equals more survival. Can ERA stop modern weapons? Sometimes, if you're lucky and the angle's right, and it's not a top attack missile with a vendetta. But let's just say, it's not 1987 anymore. Alright, let's talk evolution. ERA, it didn't just stop with those old school metal bricks. Like phones and memes, it got smarter, meaner, chunkier. Contact 1, Soviet classic 1980s. The OG, the starter pack. Developed by the Soviets, Contact 1 was meant to mess with heat warheads. It's light, cheap, and still used today, mostly by tanks in need of retirement. Does it stop tandem charges or kinetic rounds? Not really, but hey, it had one job, and it mostly did it. Contact 5, 1990s upgrade. Then came Contact 5. Now we're talking. This baby doesn't just deal with heat. It fights back against APFSDS rounds too. Heavy plates, more explosive, more aggressive. Think of it like Contact 1's gym bro older cousin. Bonus? It was one of the first ERA types to try countering kinetic energy, not just shaped charges. Relikt post-2010 Russian ERA. And finally, Relikt, Russia's current-gen ERA, works against tandem warheads, slaps down darts, reacts faster, hits harder. This is the ERA you don't want to mess with in 2025. Oh, and it can fire back in multiple directions, meaning better protection even at weird angles. Because not every missile comes in from the front, right? So yeah, from bricks to smart bricks with vengeance. ERA evolved fast, and the difference between Contact 1 and Relikt? That's like dial-up internet versus Starlink.